Casper holders, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well and hanging in there for Casper right now. So yes, today I want to give you guys an update what is exactly happening for Casper, and I did come across something that is quite shocking and I never knew this, so of course I want to talk about it for today's video because I feel like it is very important to know this. Okay, so before I talk about that, of course I want to give you guys a quick update what is exactly happening right now for Casper. Okay, so Casper right now, guys, is currently still below 9 cents. Now, about 2 days ago, we did actually see Casper going back up to 9 cents, but it did in fact drop back down below it. Okay, so you guys can clearly see Casper has not really been moving. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, you guys can clearly see Casper is pretty much consolidating. I mean, we did see Casper going back to 10 cents, and then it's dropped back down to 9 cents, and then even to 8 cents. And I told you guys we could potentially even see Casper dropping further down to the downside. Okay, but soon enough, guys, okay, we're gonna see a move happening for Casper, and I really do believe soon enough, right, since we have been seeing this downtrend for Casper forming for over a year now. Okay, you have to clearly see that. I do believe we're going to see a breakout, like what I've been telling you guys many times. Okay, and you guys need to understand, we're not going to see Casper shoot up to 20 cents. Okay, on along the way, when we do see Casper going back up to like 10 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents, we're going to see some retests, right? It's not just going to shoot up up to the upside, but yeah, it is getting pretty tight down over here. So you guys need to understand a move has to happen for Casper. And, it is possible that we do see Casper going, further down to the downside, like what I said, in the past. Okay, we could potentially see Casper going back down to, 7 cents to even 6 cents. I don't think we will possibly see Casper going back down to 5 cents. Okay, I feel like that's very unlikely to happen. Okay, unless something, drastic happens that can cause Casper to pretty much drop back down to that 5 cent level. Okay, but I do believe it is possible that we can see Casper going lower to like 7 cents to maybe even 6 cents. Okay, maybe, but you guys need to understand Casper is pretty much near the bottom now, and soon enough we're going to see it rise back up to 10 cents and back up to its previous highs of 20 cents. And you guys need to understand it's going to break out of this price target, right? Its previous all-time highs of 20 cents, and it's going to be reaching new all-time highs. That's what you guys need to understand. Okay, that will be happening for Casper. It really is all about patience. The patience, okay, the ones that are simply stacking Casper, the ones that are DCAing to Casper and simply holding their positions will be rewarded massively. Okay, so yeah, Casper today slightly up, okay, 1.4%, nothing too crazy today. For the week, it is down 3%. For the month, it is up slightly 1%. Okay, and for the year, it is down 48%. Okay, so Casper is still down quite a bit for the year, and since Casper has not really been moving and it's been below this price level of 10 cents, personally, I'm stacking, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I am stacking a lot of Casper since the Casper price is below 10 cents. Okay, it really is a gift, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to buy Casper while it's below 10 cents. Okay, because you guys need to understand, once we do see Casper having a run-up up to the upside, back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high, we may not see Casper ever again going back below 10 cents. Okay, that's what you guys need to understand. That's why I believe it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Okay, now the volume today for Casper, I feel like the volume for Casper has been going lower and lower day by day. I mean, yesterday was at about 39 million. Today is at 25 million, so it's much lower today. But yeah, the market cap, okay, 2.2 billion, still below 2.3 billion. The next reduction is in 4 days, so that's very soon. Okay, and the next reward is going to be 4.37 Casper, as we all know. Right now, I want to show you guys this real quick. So going into the last weekend of August, okay, Casper is currently sitting at 0.084. Will September be bullish or bearish for Casper? I mean, if we're looking at this, right, the Casper monthly returns, usually September, right, it's sort of like 50-50. Okay, I mean, in 2022 it was down 30%, and just last year in 2024, right, last year it was down 3%, but in 2023 it was up 45%, guys. So who knows where Casper will be heading in the month of September. Okay, maybe we will be in the greens. Today is actually the very last day of this month, okay, in August, and tomorrow is officially going to be the new month, okay, of September. So get ready for that, guys. August has been a pretty bumpy road, right, for Casper, okay, even not just for Casper, but just crypto in general, right, including Bitcoin, of course. It's been a pretty bumpy road this month in August, but hopefully next month, September, will be better. Okay, I highly doubt that, especially for Bitcoin. We know usually in the month of September, Bitcoin does not perform that great in the month of September. So we'll have to see where September will take us, right, for Bitcoin and crypto. But I really don't mind, okay, if Casper stays, at these price levels, because personally, I am stacking as much as I possibly can, and I hope Casper, stays below 20 cents. Okay, which I think it will in next month in September. But you guys need to understand Q4 is going to be massive. I do believe Q4 is going to be massive for Bitcoin and crypto, including Casper, of course. So get ready for that, guys. Because in Q4 we could potentially see Casper skyrocketing like crazy. Parabolic moves will be happening for Casper, guys. Okay, you guys need to understand that. Even though we are in fact seeing smart contracts being delayed for Casper, right? You guys need to understand it's still going to be happening. Okay, they're just doing some final touches. They're still testing things. So there is really nothing to be panicking about. Okay, there really isn't, guys. Okay, smart contracts will be launching for Casper eventually, pretty soon. Who knows when? There's no update on when smart contracts will now be releasing, okay, be launching for Casper. Today is pretty much supposed to be the day where we do see smart contracts being launched for Casper, but it didn't happen, okay, as we all know, because it is delayed. So there is no official date yet coming out, okay. Casplex didn't give us an update or anything, but we'll give you guys an update when they do update on when smart contracts will be coming for Casper, okay. So get ready for that, guys. But yes, you guys can clearly see Casper right now, okay, the most bullish crypto. So it's now sitting at number 2, and Polygon is above Casper, which is quite crazy. Polygon, I don't know how Polygon is the most bullish. I feel like Polygon, in my opinion, is dead. I used to be into Polygon, right? I used to actually buy some Polygon as well. But like I said, ever since I came across Casper, a lot of things have changed, okay? But yeah, this is crazy. How is Casper not the most bullish crypto, right? But I mean, at least it's close to being number 1, right? But I don't know how Polygon is at number 1. I really don't. How it's above Casper, okay? But yeah, that's that. So you guys can clearly see this is actually pretty true because I can relate to this. So when we're buying Casper, right, I am pretty much stacking as much as I possibly can. So I'm all in on Casper, guys. Okay, so you guys can clearly see me trying to figure out how much Casper I can buy and still eat this week. Okay, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to this because I'm reading, okay, the replies to this, and it seems like a lot of you guys can, relate to this. Okay, and I can too, right? There are some weeks and months where I'm just buying Casper and I don't even know it, right? I'm buying as much as I possibly can, and I don't even have money left over to really buy anything else, right? So I can 100% relate to this, and I found this pretty funny, right? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of us can 100%, relate to this, okay? But I think it's worth it, right? Being in the dirt, okay, stacking as much Casper as you possibly can, being humble, living below your means and whatnot, and just setting yourself up for your future, right? So I think it's all worth it at the end, because at the end of the day, you will be rewarded massively. People that are simply buying Casper and holding it, right, they understand where Casper's heading. They're in it for the long run, not the short term, right? For the long run, they will be rewarded massively, in my opinion, okay, as we all know. So understand, guys, FOMO will kick in for Casper. People that are not buying Casper right now at 8 cents, they will FOMO in when it's at $8, okay, because you guys need to understand Casper will be reaching the dollar ranges. It's going to be reaching $1. It's going to be reaching $3, $5, $8, $10, $20, and beyond. Okay, that's what you guys need to understand, and that's why I've been telling guys many times, buying Casper right below 10 cents especially is a blessing. It really is a gift. It really is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, so you guys need to understand, people will buy Casper at the price they deserve, and FOMO will kick in. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now, FOMO will 100% kick in for Casper down in the future. Okay, 5, 8, 10 years from now, people will be buying Casper in the dollar ranges. Okay, so that's that. That's why you guys should be stacking as much Casper as you possibly can. If you did, study Casper, you have done your own research on Casper and you're bullish on Casper, be glad that you have came across Casper, that you know about Casper right now, because not a lot of people in the crypto space have came across Casper or know about Casper or have even heard about Casper. So this is a great time to be alive, to find out about Casper, because we are truly in the early days right now for Casper, guys. Okay, so understand that. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you guys, and this is quite shocking. When I saw this, I was actually very, very shocked. So you guys can clearly see, it says here, if you're one of them, get your Casper out of the exchanges now. So you guys can clearly see where coins stats users hold Casper. So exchanges over 69,000%. Okay, and wallets is like over 30, right? Just below, over 30. So you guys can clearly see more people are storing and keeping their Casper on exchanges. And this is a red flag. Okay, because as I've been telling guys many, many times, it doesn't even have to just be Casper, just crypto in general. Please, guys, like what I've been telling guys many, many times, okay? Do not store, okay, your crypto assets, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Casper, right? Any of these other altcoins like Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, XRP, Avalanche, right? Any of these crypto assets, do not store them on any exchange. I don't care if it's Binance, I don't care if it's Coinbase, Crypto.com, okay, or any of these other big major exchanges that you guys may think it's safe to use and to keep your crypto in there for long term, because you just never know nowadays what can actually happen with any crypto exchange. Like, for example, back in 2022, I don't know if you guys were around in crypto at that time, but back in 2022, a major exchange did go bankrupt and shut down completely. Okay, and that was FTX. I'm pretty sure we have all heard about this story, right? So FTX back in 2022 in Q4, right towards the end of that year, did go bankrupt. Okay, they did shut down, and people that pretty much had their crypto stored in that exchange, right, FTX, can no longer have access to it. So you guys need to understand, these crypto assets that you have, okay, in these exchanges are not 100% yours. And this is why I always tell you guys to store your crypto not on exchanges, but pretty much in a hardware wallet and a cold wallet, okay? And I highly suggest you guys to use Tangem. I think Tangem, okay, is a great hardware wallet, right? And cold storage, okay, cold wallet. So get yourself a Tangem, and it's really, really affordable, guys, okay? And you guys can clearly see they are, in fact, doing 8% off and whatnot. So even 10% off for getting this Tangent wallet. I mean, there's a lot of different options here. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. Okay, you can even grab a Casper wallet. Okay, and it's actually limited edition, right? So I actually have one myself. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. Okay, I use this, and I even have this. This is the OG one. This is one that I use pretty much every single day, right? But yeah, these are great, guys. Okay, I truly do believe Tangent is truly one of the best, if not the best, cold wallet out there for your crypto. Okay, I also use Ledger. Okay, as you guys know or don't know, I'll also use Ledger as well. But if you guys want to store your Casper, I highly suggest you guys to use Tangent. So you can go ahead and buy the Casper wallet, right? Or you can just go on the official, Tangent website. Just pick whichever card you like the most. I think this one's pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot of options. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. So it's really up to you guys. But this is the way that I do it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us, that are in Casper, that, are buying Casper and holding Casper, we use Tangent as well. Okay, so that's my suggestion. Okay, do not, I repeat, do not keep your Casper or any other crypto assets on any exchange. Okay, you just never know nowadays. Okay, like no one knew FTX will go bankrupt, and they did go bankrupt. They completely shut down. So you never know. Down in the future, Binance could go bankrupt. You just never know, guys. Okay, a lot of people think it may, be safe, okay, for Binance, but always have second thoughts. Okay, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have learned our lesson in the past, right? With all these crypto exchanges that have, shut down, okay, and have gone bankrupt. So yeah, guys, get yourself a Tangent card and store your Casper on there. Okay, don't store it on these exchanges, because maybe a fair few of you guys are watching this video right now. Maybe you guys have some Casper on, exchanges. Get it off there ASAP, as soon as possible. Okay, get yourself a Tangent card if you guys haven't already. And like I said, it's really, really affordable. And this one's pretty cool too. And it is limited. Okay, the Casper wallet, right? So get yourself one of these. Okay, below 1,500 left. Okay, so that is that, guys. But yeah, you guys can clearly see one day this will happen. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think, okay, one day we'll see, Casper being in the top 2, right? Let me know in the comments down below, because as I've been telling guys many times, one day I do believe Casper will be in the top 10, even in the top 5, right? And top 3. I think this is very, very possible. Okay, like Casper replacing Ethereum, okay, by market cap is actually possible. I think it is. Okay, personally, I think it is very, very possible. Where is Casper right now? I know it has in fact been going down. Right now it's at 45. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, it's been at sitting at 42. Now it's gone down to 45. Casper, right? It's amazing, guys, because Casper's not even listed on major crypto exchanges, okay, yet, like Binance, Coinbase, even something like crypto.com, and it's in the top 100. Okay, just think about that, guys. It's in the top 100, and I do believe, like I said, one day Casper is going to be in the top 10, top 5, top 3, even in the top 2, right? It is possible, guys. Okay, it is possible for Casper. I do believe one day this could potentially happen for Casper. Okay, 100%. So understand, guys. Okay, looking at this is pretty cool. Which Casper holder category are you? Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are just starting off, buying into Casper, right? DCA into Casper, investing into Casper, and you guys are probably in the category of being a crab or an octopus or even a fish. So if you guys haven't seen my most previous video where I talk about, there is over 90,000, over 91,000 different Casper addresses that now hold over 10,000 Casper. Okay, so they're pretty much a fish. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out, because it is pretty bullish for Casper, right? It really, really is. So I know a lot of you guys are just starting off. You guys are crabs, octopus, and a fish. Okay, maybe even a dolphin. Okay, which is absolutely amazing to see. And you guys comment down below my videos on what category you guys are in. Okay, but yeah, Aquaman is crazy because, as you can see, you would need 1 billion to 10 billion. Okay, humpback is 100 million to 1 billion, and a whale is 10 million to 100 million Casper, and a shark is 1 million to 10 million, and a dolphin is 100,000 to 1 million. Okay, so personally, what I highly suggest you guys to do, okay, if you guys are in fact in the category of a crab, octopus, and a fish, is to try your best to become a dolphin. I truly do believe once you become a dolphin, down in the future, I do believe you will be pretty wealthy, okay, down in the future. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. This is not, financial advice or anything like that. I told you guys many times. I even made a video talking about this, why you guys should, accumulate at least 100,000 to even 200,000 Casper. Because I really do believe once you accumulate these amounts of Casper, I do believe you will be pretty wealthy down in the future. Because a lot of you guys are wondering, how much Casper, right, should I accumulate and own? And I told you guys many times, you guys need to be a dolphin at least. So over 100,000 Casper at least. Okay, and right now I am in fact in the category of a dolphin, and I'm trying my best right now to be a shark. Okay, really am trying my best right now. I'm working my way towards to becoming a shark. Okay, I really want to accumulate, at least 1 million Casper, but we'll have to see. I am working towards it. I am stacking a lot of Casper, but yeah, this is absolutely amazing to see, guys. Okay, so let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to let me know, okay, which category are you guys in? Okay, I would love to know. I know a lot of you guys are dolphins, okay, which is nice to see. Okay, just because you're a dolphin does that mean you should stop stacking Casper? No, I think you should still continue to stack Casper for a lifetime, as long as you possibly can, pretty much. That's personally what I'm doing. Okay, so that is that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date, okay, on Casper, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. Give this a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. And yeah, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.